it's Megan. I got a new brush for Christmas. Look at this. Oh. Now, I rinsed the sizing out of it. If you ever get a quill, don't remove this. That's actually literally holding on the bristles. I'm going to rotate it in my fingers to wet it on multiple sides instead of turning my wrist. I have no idea how much water this brush holds. I'm just going to wet all the paints and the paper. Whoa, that's a lot of water. I just covered the entire page with water. That's a lot of water this thing holds. Oh, I'm so excited. Did I mention that I've wanted this brush like since I started painting like 3 years ago? Like, ah, it's a quill version of my favoriteest brush ever, and it's like a travel version of a quill. Travel, blah. Okay, I'm cool. It's fine. So excited. Oh. Wait, let's do some... No! Wow. That's Rosa Indigo and Olive from Vinci mixed together to make this kind of dark green color. And I wet the page first, so I did that whooshy thing. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Wow. Let's do some more. Trees. Wow. Wow, can you see this down here? Is doing like a fading thing. Really pretty. And look at the thin line I can get from this. Look at that thin line. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's pretend this is water and that's like reflections or something. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna have to be careful to protect the tip. To not mash the tip into the paint, but to roll it or very carefully tap it so I protect the... Because look at the point of this. Can you see that? It's making these little fine lines. And I'm using my whole arm to move it back and forth. Protect my wrist for that as well. Wow. Wow. Well, that's so much fun. Let's do a bit of sky. Whoa! Okay, I still have the green on my brush, and my sky's green. I may have forgotten to rinse the brush. And now we have yellow, we have green sky. Okay, I'm gonna lift that then. Get the excess water off. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna do yellow ochre over that instead. Oh, that's really pretty. And maybe a little pink in the sky. Woo! Just doodle some little clouds, maybe. Wow. It's holding a ton of water because it's a synthetic squirrel. I don't even think I mentioned that. Oh, I dripped some water on here. It's a synthetic squirrel brush. That's so fun. Let's do some mark making over here. Look at those thin lines you can get. Oh, I'm using yellow, like you can probably see that. Here. Yeah. I bet it would do really nice leaves. Oh, I'm out of water. It's going to take a little bit of learning. As you see, I was dry brushing, and then I was way too much water, and then I had no paint left. Wow. You can use the side of the brush to get a really big... paint and water all over the outside of the container. Quills are a little messier because there's so many extra bristles in there. But they work really well with wrist strength issues because they hold so much paint. The belly of the brush has so many extra bristles. So I found quills to be so much easier for me than rounds. Let's try a side of the brush. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at this. Look at that giant, that's a really big wide line. Wow. Alright, well I am going to continue playing with this for a long time. I'll probably go paint in bed with it later. Oh, I've been splashing my painting and the desk. Huh. Okay, because it holds so much extra water. Well, you get to watch me learn. Wow. Look at how easy that is to just get a whole bunch of paint on there. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well I'm just fiddling now. All over my page. This was so much fun. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Let's cap this back up.